Hi, so obviously this is my first proper video. I've got an introduction video on my channel, but yeah, vaping. What does it mean to you? Comment. I wanted to do a review this week on this, which is a iTaste MVP 20 watt with a rebuildable subtank on it, made by Kangatech, and to be honest, I like it. It produces good vapor. So, it's not the most powerful box mod. It's decent chip, brilliant taste. With a subtank, works perfect. You can get certain drippers. I got this one, which is a octopus. It's not the best, to be honest. I had to drill out air holes in it myself. That's on a Nemi clone, good clone. But let's get back to this. 20 watts of power, variable voltage and wattage, little screen, atomizer, strength, and then voltage, like battery level. It's got a 3-bar display, green light at the bottom, then yellow, then red. Yellow is half full, green is over half full, and red is charge me because I'm going to die. Thoughts on it are, for me personally, it works well. It's a cheaper device than certain ones out there like Sigelli's and Nanobox Mods and Vapor Sharks, but you pay for what you get. I mean, it's never going to beat a Vapor Shark. It's not going to be able to do that. It will fire down to 1 ohm, and I do like sub-ohming. I'm a clout chaser, and I'm always going to say that. I started off vaping a couple of months ago with one of these, which is a Vamo V5. With a, I had a Pro Tank 3 on it by Kangatech, but this is a Mini Nautilus, which I picked up for 20 quid, which was pretty good for what it is. Much better than my Pro Tank 3 in my eyes, as airflow control. But it just sort of does what it says on the tin. I mean, if you're new to vaping and you've got an Ego stick, which is like the little batteries about this size, with the little like claromizers on it, then moving up to a Vamo is a good step. I wouldn't recommend a Pro Tank 3, but they're decent if you want that sort of thing. It doesn't have airflow control, but it's still good. I mean, back to this, it's got an internal battery. So you just charge it in the micro USB port that's there. You also have this nifty little button here, which when you switch over, you can also plug the same charger into the USB port and charge other devices on it, which is pretty cool because it means you can plug it like the USB chargers for your mates one in and charge theirs if they've run out, or charge your phone on it, which is pretty good. Little nifty Inokin sticker on the back of my phone, which I got in the case with this. But this is the second one I've had. The first one I brought last month and it electrocuted me, which isn't the best thing, so I took it back to the shop, and instead of getting another one at that point, it put me off them a little bit, so I got the Nemesis mod. But I missed it. I honestly did. After a week of not having it, I missed this thing like hell. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous for me. It's perfect. I am moving up. I'm going to be going on to a Vapor Shark soon. But, I mean, they're only 30 watts. That's a 20 watt, which is basically, it's like automatic. If you look at variable voltage as being manual, because with variable wattage, you can basically, it takes the strength of the resistance of your coil and sets out the right sort of level for you, instead of having it on variable voltage, which you're in automatic, you change it up where you want it. Variable wattage is different. I don't understand Ohm's law. I don't want to understand Ohm's law. I know what can fire what. I know how to build them. So it works on its own, really. I mean, with juices in the subtank on there, if you fire in like a higher VG juice, maybe 80% VG, you're going to get a few dry hits, because the air holes on it are not the biggest, and the intake holes within the rebuildable deck are quite small, so to be honest, it sort of brings it down a little bit. But it's fun. I mean, it's fun to use. But, I mean, it stopped me from smoking, that's the main thing. So, but yeah, honestly, if you're not a vapor and you don't have any experience with it, you've no idea what we're on about, have a look around YouTube, have a look in different shops. Phoenix e-cigarette shop, I recommend it, honestly, brilliant shop. Guys in there, the ones that I've met, absolutely lovely guys. E-cig Wizard, they're good, they are good, they do some good liquids. They're not really into the sort of like higher end box mods and things like that. They more or less do the ego sticks, and then you get Vamos, and I think they do a mech, which is like a little hammer, which is like a pipe mod. But again, that's just what they do. So yeah, I'm going to sign off now, but comment and subscribe.